Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay,
So
I've heard of that place because that's where John Jones lives at.
yes, he lives.
So,
I've I've talked to him a few times. I didn't even know who he was when he approached me a few times, but anyway, yes, he
oh
lives there.
snap.
And Breaking Bad. Whoever is like a big Breaking Bad fan, I guess it
Mm,
all happened in Albuquerque. So there's that.
okay, Albuquerque. Okay, so what was it like growing up there? Like, what's some of the earliest memories you have been out there?
In Albuquerque, the balloon fiesta. I don't know if you've ever heard of the balloon fiesta. My earliest
What's
memories, like
that?
it's like ballooners. I don't know who they are. Ballooners, pilots, I guess you call them. Pilots from all over the US. They come to Albuquerque and there's like 2 weeks of like this festival. And yeah, so I mean my earliest memory is like stuff like that, like festivals. And my dad worked for the government. So
Okay.
when I was like 2 and 3, we lived in Holland. So some of my earliest memories definitely being in Holland. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you were raised in a white family. So, what was it like being the only black person in that household?
My siblings, two of my sisters are actually black. Half.
Oh, okay. I did not know
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it wasn't really something that I even, it never really crossed my mind, I guess. I mean,
Right.
Albuquerque is such a melting pot. There's just so many different races and backgrounds. And I mean, you're just surrounded by everybody. So it really wasn't something
Mm,
that was like stood out
right.
to me or was ever pointed out to me. It just kind of was my life.
Right.
Yeah. And I had several friends growing up who are also adopted. So it just kind of seemed
Mm.
normal.
So the family that adopted you, so that was their thing, just like adopting children that needed to be adopted.
So yeah, my mom, she couldn't have children of her own. Uh,
Okay.
and at the time, my parents are LDS. So at the time, there was a Mormon adoption agency that
Mm,
they were a part of. And
okay.
my mom had already adopted my sister Pam through a foster care system.
Right. Sorry, I'm
Olivia,
just shaking the bottle. Go ahead.
Olivia and Christine were adopted through the same agency that I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you grew up. LDS.
Yes, I sure did.
Yes, and I don't know if Sheila would have ever approved that. We're gonna get more into that, but that household that she lived in. What was it like overall? Like, who was growing up like?
It was pretty magical. I think my parents did a really good job of kind of just making our childhood seem like it was magic. I mean, we traveled a lot. We went to Disneyland. My parents had a beach house in Mexico, so summers were spent
Mm,
at the beach, and it was pretty ideal. I mean, as you get older, you realize some things weren't as magical as you think, but as a child, I think that was pretty perfect from my perspective. One of my sisters has a different perspective, but my perspective was it was pretty magical and I really
okay.
enjoyed it.
Who's the favorite in the household of the siblings?
my hey, hey, knock it off, damn dogs. Probably my sister Olivia. It was not me. My siblings will say I was the most spoiled because I was the youngest. So definitely the most
Right.
spoiled, but I wouldn't say that I was the favorite. No.
Right. If it makes you feel better, you're Sheila's favorite.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you
Woo!
really are. Like, yeah, I'm third place, but I'm
Okay.
above Brianna, so that's kind of all that matters. As
Yeah,
long
that's
as I'm above Brianna, she'll never be the favorite.
okay.
Yeah, she'll
Well,
never. But yeah, you're a favorite. LJ is number two.
okay,